Hi everyone, my name is Isla Monical. I'm Miss Randolph County's Teen 2024. I'm the founder and creator of You Know Me, Not My Story, and the series You Know Them, Not Their Story. Welcome to the 14th episode of You Know Them, Not Their Story, featuring Katelyn Reckard, Miss Wyoming's Teen 2023.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm really good. How about you?
I'm great. Let's jump right into this. Tell me a little bit about your CSI.
So my CSI is called Step One, and it's all about meeting people at their own step one to mental health. I'm a firm believer that everyone has their own specific mental health struggle, even if they don't quite know it. So throughout my year and throughout the rest of my year, I've been focusing on helping people to find their mental health journey and help them along the way.
Mhm. Absolutely. And since this series is called You Know Them, Not Their Story, what is your story?
A lot of people know that I struggle with mental health, but not a lot of people know quite the extent of my struggles. When I guess it was 2 years ago now, it was my junior year of high school. I got diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression. And this diagnosis, it was nice to know what exactly was going on with me, but at the same time, it was crushing because for so many years, I had been living life struggling, knowing that, yes, this is hard, but I had no idea that there was a way to live life that was easier and better and more healthy for myself. So, yes, it was exciting because I knew that I had the opportunity to change my situation and make it so much better for myself. But at the same time, it was really scary understanding that there was something wrong with me and something that I needed to work on, most likely for the rest of my life. But since that day, I've been really focusing on keeping my inner peace, finding ways to work with my anxiety, work with my depression, and share my story to help other people realize that it's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay there.
Absolutely. Thank you. So what are some ways that you think Miss America can handle the topic of mental health when it comes to their title holders?
I think one of the biggest ways that the Miss America system can and should handle the mental health situation is making sure that they are constantly checking in with their title holders. I have an amazing state director who checks in with me almost every week, sometimes a couple times a week, just making sure that, yes, I'm doing appearances, but at the same time, if I have a schedule that's too booked, understanding that it's okay to take a mental health day. When I was going to Miss America's Teen, one of my big things that I was running on is that the Miss America organization has the infrastructure to partner with an organization such as BetterHelp Online Therapy and have that as something that state title holders win in addition to their scholarships and all of the amazing opportunities that they have. Just give them this opportunity to check in with their mental health on the daily.
Mhm. Absolutely. So how have you made a difference during your reign?
One of my biggest things that I have done to make a difference is to share my story. Mental health is definitely a sticky subject, as I'm sure you know. I can't offer statistics of, oh, I've helped this many people to figure out. But being so open about my own struggles and my own story, I've gotten countless DMs from people that I know and people that I don't know who have told me sharing my story has helped them to feel more comfortable and more confident with their own story. And they've started talking to their friends and families and realized, hey, this tendency that I might have, that could be a mental health issue. So I feel so fulfilled knowing that me sharing my story and using my platform as an advocate for mental health has helped all of these people to feel so much more comfortable.
Mhm. So who or what inspired you to compete in the Miss America system?
I never really thought that I'd be a pageant girl, which is the funniest thing for me. But it was Miss Wyoming's Teen 2021, Cassie Gildy. She saw me singing at a concert and she DM'd me on Instagram that night. This was 3 years ago now. She DM'd me and she said, hey girl, I saw you singing tonight. You did amazing, but have you ever thought about competing in the Miss Wyoming organization? I had never thought of it, but she said that she would take me to coffee, and I did love coffee. So I agreed to go on a little coffee date with her. and she told me all about the org and all of the amazing things that she was doing with her CSI. And I was hooked. I knew it was for me.
Hmm. Yeah. I remember, so I was 4 when I started doing my pageant,
Oh. Yeah.
and I saw Toddlers and Tiaras. Of course, I saw Toddlers and
Of
Tiaras.
course.
And I saw it on the TV when I was 3, and I was like, Mom, I need to do that. And she's like, No, we're not doing that. You're 3 years old. And then when I was 4, I was like, Mom, please, I have to do this. Like, I talked about it nonstop. My first sentence was, I want to be a princess. Like,
Oh, that is actually so wholesome.
I know. And so we put my little 4-year-old self into a little pageant. There were like 5 girls in the pageant, and I won
Yeah.
my first title, which was so crazy. And now it's blossomed into me becoming a Miss America title holder. But the journey wasn't, me going on stage doing my cute little poses. It was hard work, and it was mental health strain, honestly, because um,
Mm.
I went through a couple seasons, and I didn't win and I didn't really get a
Mhm.
lot. So it did put like a tamper on my mental health and I did get a little upset, but I knew that the more hard work I put in, the more I was going to get out of it. And I think that, the path that I was put on was truly something like from God. And I think that um Cassidy reaching out to you and being like, "Hey, join Miss Wyoming, do that."
Yeah,
She put you on the right path. And that's what this organization is all about. It's about sisterhood and being put on the right path.
I totally agree. You put it amazingly. It's so cute because every title holder that I've gotten the chance to talk to, and I'm sure you've gotten the chance to talk to so many more, all of the stories of how we've gotten into the organization are all just so perfect that it really resonates with me that this organization is doing so much good that I don't even think the Miss America organization knows how many girls that it's reaching.
Mhm. Absolutely. All right, we are all done.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on, sharing your story.
Yes, of
I love
course.
what you said about people reaching out to you, saying how much that it's impacted them. And that's what the series is all about, impacting others and showing others that they're not alone in their struggles.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
You as well.